Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. This video is a pretty special video. First of all, I just hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel, and honestly for the longest time I don't think I ever believed I was going to hit 1,000 subscribers on my YouTube channel. Just to try and put this in context, I uploaded my very first video to my channel on July 12th, 2016. So that was almost 5.5 years ago. This YouTube channel definitely means a lot to me. It's served as a outlet for my creativity as a photographer and a videographer while traveling, while exploring, while going on hiking and camping and all these things, and sharing that with people who I'm very fortunate that I have 1,000 people who want to follow me on YouTube and watch my content. And thank you to everyone who does and does support me and leave comments and like my videos and watch my content. It served an amazing purpose in my life, and the fact that over the past 5.5 years I have this documentation of my life and my travels and my adventures and the people I've met from the time I was 23 years old when I started my channel right till now. I'm 28 years old now, and I have this amazing documentation of my life and my adventures for the past 5.5 years, which is really cool. My very first videos I uploaded onto my channel 5.5 years ago were vlogs I made in Colorado on a trip I had taken out here. And at the time, I'd lived in Florida and Tampa Bay area, but little did I know, now for the past 3.5 years, I've lived in Colorado on and off the entire time. So it's really amazing for that to come full circle. And I started my channel going on a trip to Colorado, and I hit 1,000 subscribers while living in Colorado. So that's pretty amazing. I want to say thank you to everyone who has subscribed to my channel. Thank you on 1,000 subscribers, and hopefully here's to 1,000 more. I don't know how long this is going to take. I don't have any expectations surrounding it, but that would be really amazing. I did just start a Ko-fi page for Vision Adventure. If you are interested in trying to support me on my adventures in creating landscape photography and making more content like this for my YouTube channel, you can head over to my Ko-fi page and buy me a coffee and donate whatever you'd like to. If you don't want to donate, that's fine too. I also just post photos on there from my adventures and just some of the stories around some of the photos I have. I'm kind of building a gallery of images over there too, so if you want to go check that out, you can. So yeah, thank you, and let's hop into today's video. Today's video is literally a video I have considered making for the past 2 years, 2019 and 2020, and didn't actually make the video, but it was basically compiling my favorite images from the entire year. But yeah, 7 images that I'm going to share from this year. Okay, so the very first photo on this list actually wasn't shot until late April of this past year, 2021. Honestly, the first few months of the year I wasn't getting out and shooting very much. It was winter here in Colorado, and I was working a bit, and I really just didn't get out and do too much photography. I have some photos from that time, but they just weren't really the level that I would expect from like my favorite photos of the year. If you would get out to the Moab area over by Canyonlands National Park, Arches National Park, definitely don't skip Dead Horse Point State Park, because it's just as amazing as the 2 national parks, but it's a state park and it's incredible, and wow. Okay, this is the final spot right here. I'm going to try and snap for sunset. We just made it here in time. Sun's setting in like 2 minutes probably, so I'm going to switch my lenses real quick. So the second photo I'm going to talk about here, you know, sometimes when you're out doing landscape photography, you really have to work really hard to get an image that's amazing. Maybe you hiked like 3 or 4 hours one way to get out there, or 10 miles or 5 miles or whatever into the mountains, and you set up camp, and you know, you went backpacking or whatever just to get one image that ended up being like one of your favorites. This photo on the list, the second one, was not like that at all. I was not even expecting to get an image like this, which is kind of what makes it really incredible. But this one was a shot of the full moon, or about full moon, I took at Radium Hot Springs here in Colorado. It was basically a camping trip for my birthday. Full moon was rising. It was rising. I was watching it rise over this, you know, wooded forested area. And of course, I kind of just pulled out my G9 with a telephoto and just started taking photos of it. The coolest part is there's like 2 little bats in the frame that I kind of saw were flying around, so I ended up capturing this image with like 2 bats flying around the full moon, rising over the forest. Pretty amazing. Again, I didn't have to walk anywhere to get this image. It was literally a shot from the car, so that was pretty cool. on this list was actually, again, I didn't have to work super hard for this photo. I have a vlog of when I actually shot this image on my channel, which was me shooting the town that I lived in Colorado, which I don't live in that town anymore, but I am still in Colorado. You see the Colorado flag behind me here. I'm still in Colorado, but I'm not living in that town anymore. Anyway, I lived in this town for 3 years, and I'd walked by this house for 3 years. I always thought it was like a beautiful home, basically. Nice colors. It was just very well manicured. Kind of was a different type of image that I hadn't really taken too much of before, and I'm just super happy with how it turned out. I love the composition, I love the colors, the flowers, and the fence down at the bottom. It just was amazing, and yeah, that's always going to remind me of that town that I lived in for 3 years of my life, basically, on and off. So that's number 3. Just passed by that pink house there behind me that I quite like the look of. The kind of like designs on the door and just really nice looking colors. So snapped a couple of photos of that one that I think turned out all right, hopefully, but just some nice vibrant colors, pinks and yellows and stuff that really make it pop out, in my opinion. Number 4 is going to be from Rocky Mountain National Park up by Estes Park, Colorado. This is quite literally one of the most beautiful parts of the state in Colorado, in my opinion. Estes Park is one of my favorite towns in the entire state I've been to, and Rocky Mountain National Park is utterly just stunning, and it really just took my breath away. And we went there in late September, so it was during elk migration season, and the fall colors were basically in like full peak up there. The day we were there, it was like very stormy and moody, and clouds were like rolling over the tops of the mountains, so it just created this incredible, you know, atmosphere to shoot in. I got some nice photos from Rocky Mountain National Park that day, but this one for some reason just stuck out to me as my favorite image that I took that day. This is it. This is Bear Lake. Pretty cool views there, but the fall colors are absolutely amazing here right now. So yeah, I'm gonna try and grab a couple photos of this. So of course this is a list of my favorite images of the year that I chose out of my entire year of shooting. But of course you always generally have like your number 1 favorite, and I would say number 5 on the list is probably my number 1 favorite image of the year. And it was the image that I had wanted to capture for like 2 years or more maybe. And this was taken down in the San Juan mountain range near Dallas Divide. Honestly, it was shot midday, so I wasn't necessarily expecting to get my favorite image of the year this day. Fresh snow cover of the mountain peaks, perfectly like golden yellow aspen trees. Super pleased how this image turned out. It's absolutely stunning. It's like my dream image that I had always wanted to capture. Good afternoon, everybody. We are now on our way to Telluride, Colorado. Some amazing views of the San Juan mountain range behind me. And now image number 6, which is also taken on the same trip down to the San Juan mountain range. This image was taken closer to Telluride, and it's of Mystic Falls. I'd actually been on my list to photograph again for a couple of years, and to finally get down there and photograph this was kind of like the last image from the Dallas Divide was kind of like a dream come true. It's kind of a difficult location to shoot because you're in this narrow, almost like slot canyon, box canyon kind of thing. It's one of those dream bucket list shots I wanted to get, and I got it. So that's that one from Mystic Falls. Well, that is Mystic Falls. Sent a bunch of different photos all around. Whether I got great photos or not, this is an absolutely spectacular location here right now. Final image, image number 7. This image is kind of actually like a bonus image because I know I said in the beginning of the video that I was going to include 7, but actually then I looked at my computer and I had a folder with the list of images I thought were my favorite of the year, and I actually only had 6 in the folder, but I decided to choose Well, I'll share 7 because I said at the beginning of the video that I would. So this is number 7. This photo was taken at Land's End on Grand Mesa. Getting some nice colors in the sky there. Nice reds and yellows and blues and stuff. So, I guess for the shot I decided to go with here, there's this really nice, well, not really nice, but an old barbed wire fence is kind of going right to the cliff edge there. And I kind of got the edge of the mesa over here, and then you got the whole open valley down there where the Grand Junction is. And the sunset with the colors, so. That's pretty much it for my favorite photos of 2021. Finally got around to making this video after not doing it for the last 2 years when I wanted to. But yeah, thank you for watching. If you guys did enjoy the video, feel free to subscribe to my channel down below. Leave a comment, let me know what you think of the images, and hopefully I'll do this again next year in 2022. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next video.